Adverse weather forces closure of Tobago schools. TEMA clears fallen trees as heavy rainfall causes landslides in Tobago East. Online first-year infant registration now open, and the opposition senator says her loyalty is to Tobago first. Good evening, I am Guyana. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 10th June 2025. Now to our top story. Access to the Glamorgan Junction in Tobago has been restored after a fallen tree which blocked the road was swiftly cleared by the Trinidad and Tobago Emergency Management Agency following heavy rains and winds from a tropical wave. The obstruction was quickly removed, allowing vehicles to pass through again. Another tree blocked the Bell Garden main road, which TEMA's crew actively worked to remove. Motorists are urged to remain cautious. TEMA advises all travelers to stay informed through their WhatsApp channel for real-time updates. All schools across Tobago were dismissed today due to the persistent adverse weather. The decision was made by the Division of Education, Research and Technology in response to a yellow-level adverse weather alert issued by the Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service. The alert, which took effect from 2 a.m. today, is expected to remain in place until 4 p.m. on Wednesday, June 11th. While schools were dismissed, students currently sitting the Cape Management of Business examinations were allowed to continue as scheduled. However, the Trinidad and Tobago National Learning Assessment exams have been postponed, with updates on rescheduling to be announced. TEMA has advised residents to prepare for ongoing rainfall, gusty winds, street flooding, and possible landslides as 3 tropical waves are forecasted to impact the region over the next several days. DIRTEC says it's closely monitoring the situation and will provide further updates as needed. Meanwhile, parents and guardians across Trinidad and Tobago are being advised that the enrollment stage of the first-year infant registration system of Trinidad and Tobago is currently underway and will close this coming Friday, June 13th. This enrollment phase is a crucial step for securing a place in a government or government-assisted primary school for the 2025-2026 academic year, which officially begins on September 2nd, 2025. Reporter Joel Green has the details.
Launched by the Ministry of Education earlier this year on February 17th, the first system registration platform allows parents to apply to multiple schools, upload required documents, track application status in real time, receive automated updates, benefit from a more transparent and efficient placement process. The system supports all 452 primary schools across the country and is part of the Ministry of Education's wider access, services, systems, solutions framework to improve access, equity, and efficiency through smart digital tools. In a media statement earlier this year, the ministry emphasized this initiative is designed to enhance the registration experience for all 452 government and government-assisted primary schools across Trinidad and Tobago, ensuring that no child is left behind. Children not placed by June 13th will be deferred to the Director of School Supervision and Management for final assignment beginning June 14th, 2025. Parents can register now by visiting the official portal at parentportal.moe.gov.tt. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme.
Well, I want a proper window for me house, yeah? I want no shake thing in my place.
Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces.
We get one wall on the side and we get one hole. you can put a window there, invent something, a window for put there.
At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style.
Well, me meet ya. Me don't know who I'm talking to, but the cousin Tufina tell me for call all you go get proper thing for put there. Me don't know.
Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business.
Driven? No, I ain't driving. I get a bus ticket. One of me pick me them go drop me down there. Must bring me down there. Russo Trace Printer down by the page down there.
Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products, it's about relationships. It's about you.
It's all about me? Who's your family? You know Edna and Dorka and them, you know them, but you resemble them Edward boy and them Edward people them you.
Tobago Glass Supplies, Russell Trace Spring Garden, telephone number 639-6266. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Tobago. This Labor Day, June 19th, API Music and Timeless Vibes Promotions kicks off Tobago Jazz Music and Golf Weekend 2025 with Plymouth Love, featuring Jazz at Dawn, 6:30 a.m. till noon, with Franz Job, Prince Unique, and much more. Then kicking it old school, 6 p.m. to midnight, featuring Oscar B, Andre J. Donowa, Joe Archer, and a very special guest, K. Alan Maloney, all at Plymouth Tennis Court Car Park. This entire celebration is in support of K's medical expenses. Just $200 per event, or experience both events for only $300. Tickets are available at Barcode, Nanandes Bar, and Island E-Tickets. Events supported by Frankie Tours, Bermuda's Biscuits, Tobago Updates, Street 91.9, Radio Toco, Stone Tower Studio, Eye for Design, and Click. Plymouth Love, one community, sunrise to sunset.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Welcome back. Tobago has reclaimed a seat at the parliamentary table with the appointment of Attorney-at-Law Melanie Roberts-Rajman as the island's sole senator in the 13th Republican Parliament. Sworn in on May 23, 2025, Senator Robert Rajman is one of 6 opposition senators appointed on the advice of the Leader of the Opposition and one of 31 senators selected by the President of Trinidad and Tobago. Among those 31, only 8 are women, representing 26% female participation in the current Senate. Reporter Joel Green has more.
While her debut public appearance was on Tobago Updates GMT, her appointment signals a renewed voice for Tobago in national legislative affairs. And for Robert Rajman, it's a role she's embracing with purpose and clarity.
I mean, while we're one nation, of course, we have matters here that are very unique to us. And even things that happen on a national stage, it might tend to affect us a bit differently here in Tobago. So I see my role as being very aware of what's happening in Tobago, being very aware of what the Tobagonian population needs, and then bringing the Tobagonian angle.
Robert Rajman brings to the Senate a solid academic and professional background. She holds a BA in Political Science from Adelphi University, a Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School, and a Legal Education Certificate from Hugh Wooding Law School. She is licensed to practice law in both New York and Trinidad and Tobago, and has worked on Capitol Hill in local advocacy and with international organizations such as BPTT. Her entry into politics began in 2017 as a THA candidate for the Progressive Democratic Patriots for what was then Providence Mason Hall Mariah, has sparked conversation within some corners of the People's National Movement about her loyalty, despite her vocal support for 2020 PNM candidate Kelvin Charles.
I think that if we want to continue with the trend of inclusivity, if we want to continue with the trend of tapping into the expertise, the energies, and the passions of persons within Tobago to ensure that Tobago develops for 2020 and beyond, then the only choice is Mr. Kelvin Charles.
Meanwhile, THA Minority Leader Kelvin Morris has discouraged internal disputes. The Tobago Council leader Ansel Dennis has called for unity and focus, but Senator Robert Rajman remains resolute in her focus.
Yes, my loyalty is to Tobago first and foremost, to our island and the island's development. Persons moving across the floor is not something that's new to us. Our current Chief Secretary, who is also the political leader of the TPP, he was once a registered member of the People's National Movement.
With crime and economic development high on her agenda, Senator Robert Rajman plans to use her senatorial platform to address issues that matter to Tobagonians.
We have increasing criminal activity on the island of Tobago, and I've always said that that's something that we cannot allow to get out of hand. We wouldn't be able to survive it. So that's definitely something that I am looking very closely at, and I hope, and it seems like it will be on the legislative agenda.
Right. Though questions remain about her long-term political ambitions, Robert Rajman is focused on settling into her current role.
My priority right now is understanding this role, growing in this role, and being able to perform very, very well in this role. For me, the success in this role would be measured by really being able to agitate and bring about impactful change, for Tobago in particular.
For now, Tobago has a strong qualified advocate in the upper house, one who says her service, not her history, will define her contribution to the nation. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Former Government Minister Faris Alwari, during the opposition leader's press briefing held on June 9, 2025, raised concerns over non-renewal of contracts and political dismissals, especially among COVID-19 response workers in regional health authorities, where one RHA didn't renew 700 contracts and another 900. He said about 80 people in one RHA are already jobless. He also pointed to thousands more across CPEP and forestry fearing job loss. Aliyah Balgobin has the details.
Faris Alwari raised concerns about political targeting, citing reports that contract holders are being labeled partisans simply for serving under the previous administration. He argued that recent dismissals suggest a coordinated effort at mass removals.
Whilst I'm at that, I can also confirm that the government appears to have taken an approach, especially with respect to COVID-19 workers at the RHAs. One RHA alone, 700 workers. Another RHA, 900 workers, to simply not renew persons into their contracts. So the issue of firings is enlarged by non-contract renewals. And therefore the opposition puts the population on notice.
He stated that to his understanding, several individuals at the Office of the Attorney General have been abruptly approached to have their contracts bought out, resulting in the state incurring hundreds of thousands of dollars in costs.
So instead of taking persons and putting them into another area of the Office of the Attorney General, they have been brought forward, told, pack your bags immediately, escorted out by security downstairs, and told, we'll get back to you on the purchase of your contracts.
Al-Rari described it as a systematic purge of workers without UNC ties and called on the government to stop using contract employees as political pawns and to ensure fair and responsible treatment going forward. The People's National Movement has set up a hotline for individuals to report firings, constructive dismissals, threats of termination, and contract non-renewals of the opposition. Alia Balgobin, Tobago Updates Television News.
8 Tobago companies are among the many businesses in Guyana for a trade mission led by the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association. The trade mission officially began its Guyana leg last evening. Organized in collaboration with Suriname-Guyana Chamber of Commerce, the mission featured a formal opening ceremony and business seminar which was held today. 2 days of B2B meetings will follow. These meetings are designed to boost regional trade. The Guyana segment concludes on June 11th. The mission continues in Suriname from June 13th to 14th, bridging borders through businesses. You are watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Tobago, this is your chance to lock in the brunch experience of the summer. Sun up.
Real bad girl, we get nasty.
The brunch inclusive edition, the ultimate party in the East, where vibrant flavors, refreshing cocktails, and electrifying vibes collide. It's happening on Saturday, July 5th from 3 p.m. at Deltec Compound, Argyle. Bring your coolers, bring your crew, and brunch, sip, and vibe in style. This is the flavorful escape you've been waiting for. Grab your tickets now at Barcode, Harblow Supermarket, Lost Restaurant and Lounge, Deltec Compound, and committee members. Sun up! It's more than a brunch, it's an experience.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Springs. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Thanks for staying with us. The Office of the Minority Leader will host a pre-budget stakeholder conversation on Wednesday, 11th June 2025 at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The event, themed Your Voice Matters, is designed to allow citizens and key stakeholders to share their concerns, priorities, and proposals ahead of the THA budget presentation scheduled for Monday, 23rd June 2025. According to the Office of the Minority Leader, the conversation is a key part of their commitment to people-centered governance, ensuring the voices of Tobagonians are reflected in the THA's plans. Well, June marks HIV Regional Testing Month, a significant public health initiative by the Ministry of Health, encouraging individuals to take a simple yet powerful step and get tested. In testing sites across Tobago, free HIV testing is available at local health centers. Services include HIV rapid tests and HIV self-test kits, both designed to be confidential, accurate, and convenient. HIV affects people from all walks of life. Knowing your status not only protects you, but also helps prevent the further transmission of the disease. For a list of testing locations, visit the Ministry of Health websites. The weather report is up next.
Saving up to go. Anything we not backing down, like a bomb we ready to explode. Ain't gonna wait until my back against the wall. Ain't gonna.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Now for a look at the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office. Even as the adverse weather yellow alert remains in effect until tomorrow, tonight you can expect initially settled conditions. However, showers and the chance of isolated thunderstorms will develop in some areas as the night progresses. Temperatures will drop to 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow is expected to have cloudy intervals at times, accompanied by scattered showers, which will interrupt a generally fair and at times breezy day. There remains a low chance of a few heavier showers or thunderstorm. Daytime temperatures will reach 30 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 33 degrees Celsius. Sea conditions are expected to be moderate, occasionally rough with waves near 2.5 meter in open waters and 1 to 1.5 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:39 and sunset at 6:25. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Adverse weather forces closure of Tobago schools. TEMA clears fallen trees as heavy rainfalls causes landslides in Tobago East. Online first-year infant registration now open. And opposition senator says her loyalty is to Tobago first. I am Bianna Brebner. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.